On Friday, the final countdown began. Donald Trump's administration saying TikTok had just 48 hours before it would be removed from the app stores. There would be a download ban. Effectively, this was it. Then on the weekend, the president seemingly putting the brakes on that ban, saying a tentative agreement had been struck between US companies and the Chinese app to allow it to continue to be used in America. Then, on Monday, the president, in a phone-in interview with Fox and Friends, The Breakfast Show, had this to say, apparently pouring cold water on the deal. They, China, will have nothing to do with the deal, and if they do, we won't sign it. So how do we go from effectively the final countdown on Friday, a seeming salvation on Saturday, and then total confusion on Monday? How do we go from one to the other? Well, let's just break this down a little bit, because it's not just the president who's been putting out conflicting messages. All of this has been a big negotiation between the Chinese company ByteDance, who created TikTok, who effectively rebranded an American app previously called Musical.ly to bring it to a global audience, and then companies in the US. One is called Oracle, taking the lead, to cloud computing firm, and the other is Walmart, the retail giant. Now, it seemed the agreement they had struck would allow them to take control of the US operations of TikTok. The president was on side for that, saying that Chinese control was a threat to American interests. Seemingly, he was on side. But then on Monday, we had a conflicting series of claims from the companies doing the deal themselves. The Chinese saying they would keep control of the majority of the company. The American firms saying that was not true. So it wasn't just the president seemingly being confused about the details, but the companies themselves. And then there's another layer behind all this. Even if Washington does approve the deal, the president signs on the line, as he's now threatening maybe not that he's not going to do. Even if he does do that, there's still Beijing to consider, because of course this is about broader tensions, broader debates between Washington and Beijing. Now, the Global Times is a Chinese state publication, and the editor there saying his sources are telling him that Beijing will not be signing up to the deal in its current form because, in his words here, it will damage the dignity and the interests of China. Now, 100 million Americans use TikTok. The app boomed in popularity during lockdown. Its fate has never seemed more uncertain. While on the weekend they were tweeting that we're TikTok and we're here to stay, as of Monday, it's not clear who is going to buy what, who's going to control what, who's going to agree to what, and what all of it's going to mean. And the ban on TikTok, well, that download ban hasn't been cancelled. It's just been delayed for 7 days. The TikTok saga continues to tick on.